All right, so boom. So the reason you're feeling old, right, and feel like you're out of touch with the new technology is because this shit is advancing really fast. So before, when you see old people that used to squint at an iPhone or used to squint at phones, they don't know what the fuck is going on, right? That feeling is gonna start happening to people a lot faster because of the way this technology is advancing. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta keep up, right? Especially with the things that are inevitable. For example, this NFT shit, this crypto shit is like getting into the internet when it first started. You feel what I'm saying? It's inevitable. It's gonna be here and everybody's gonna be used to it at one point. People can say that they're scared of it. People can say that they're not messing with it. People can say it's the way to control us. But eventually, everybody's gonna have NFTs in their wallet. You feel me? Eventually, everybody's gonna have to make the adaptation, right? Because the world, right, and the biggest companies that own all the shit that we interact with every day, they're making the adoption. You feel me? They're making the adoption of NFTs. They're making the adoption of crypto. So we need to make the adaptation to it. You feel me? We gotta adapt with it. So boom, right? So NFT is a non-fungible token, meaning that it can't be, it's not interchangeable, right? For like a good example of that is like, all right, if I got $10 and you got 2 5s, we can exchange that. You feel me? But with these NFTs, you can't exchange it. It's the value of it is non-fungible. So you can't replace it, you can't remake it, you can't, all right, let me 2 of those for that. You know what I'm saying? People could trade if they wanted to, but at the end of the day, it's not fungible. Boom, right? So money is fungible. You can make, you know what I'm saying? You can make another $1. You could, you know what I'm saying? Give somebody 2 5s for a 10, shit like that. Boom, right? So that's the non-fungible part of it, right? And then the reason they're not fungible is because they're connected to a smart contract, right? So a smart contract is an address, right? An address that's generated, right? And it holds something, right? So this smart contract, all the NFTs are connected to it, right? So for example, an example of a smart contract is the Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? They have a smart contract that I'm gonna make 10,000 of these. They're all gonna be different versions, right? Have different traits. And when somebody comes and buys it, this gets transferred to their address. That's what that smart contract entitles. When somebody come here and they give me whatever I want for this ETH, at the time when they came out, the mint price, meaning the sale price, the original sale price, was $200. You know what I'm saying? Around $200. So when they minted them, right? That's what it means, like the first sale, when they mint them, right? They were selling them for $200 in Ethereum. So I don't know how much it was at the time, but it was like 0.06 ETH. I gotta look it up, right? But when I did look it up for the time ETH was at the time, it was $200. So boom, the mint price was $200, but they only made 10,000 of them, right? So when they only made 10,000 of them, those people that copped those 10,000, they got the original price. Now, if you heard about it a week later and you want to come buy it, you have to pay buy it from one of those people that bought the original 10,000, because there's no more of these. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of puts like it's an exclusivity on it, it's a limit on how many there are. So boom, right? Now these Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, they give you a lot of perks, right? They'll give you at certain points, they'll make new NFTs. They'll give you access to yacht parties that Bored Ape Yacht Club holders have. And you know what I'm saying? Rich the Kid's a Bored Ape Yacht Club holder. Who else? I want to say Gunna. He got it tattooed on his leg, his Bored Ape. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. So imagine going to exclusive yacht party with all these cats. You feel me? Big money cats. Boom. Now, those little perks and stuff, like, they could be seen on their roadmap. So most NFTs, right? They have a roadmap, and the roadmap kind of just shows you all their milestones, their goals and stuff for this project. So they tell you all that stuff in the roadmap. So as people are reading this roadmap, it's getting them more excited about the NFTs and it's putting conviction in it. You understand what I'm saying? So every NFT project, the first thing they do, right, they have a Discord channel, all the good ones, right, or the hype ones. They have a Discord channel, and they'll have Twitter, you know what I'm saying, where they drop all the stuff that they're doing, and they'll build the anticipation around it, talk about all the shit they're gonna do, so when it drops, people come through and they buy it up, you know what I'm saying? They buy it all up, and then if you're not part of them first 10,000 people, or however many holders buy them first 10,000, there's somebody, you have to buy it off somebody who did. You know what I'm saying? Who got the original mint sale. Right? So with all these different things, all the stuff that's going on with the Bored Ape Yacht Club, they'll give you another Bored Ape and it turns into a mutant. All of this stuff was in the roadmap. So people been seeing that, okay, if I get a Bored Ape Yacht Club, or if I get a Bored Ape, eventually there's a serum that's going to come out and my ape can mutate and give me another ape, which is like one of the top sellers right now. Okay, the cheapest you could get a Bored Ape for, right? And mind you, it came out in April for $200, right? The cheapest you could get it for today is $250,000 for the cheapest one.
Damn.
Right? Because of all the things that come with it, right? And then on top of that, that's the floor price. The floor price is when you look at these exchanges, the floor price is the cheapest that it's going for. Mind you, they have rarities. So if one of them, if only, let's say it's 10,000, right? If only one of them got glasses on, he's super rare. If only one of them has a pink background, he's super rare. You feel what I'm saying? So it might be 1,000 of them that have on a red t-shirt, but only one of them that have on a red t-shirt and a blue hat. So these traits that these characters have makes them more rare. And that's kind of why certain ones are selling for $1 million and $2 million and $5 million. You know what I'm saying? Even though the cheapest one, which is probably the least rare, if somebody even knows the rarity, is going for $200,000. So that's kind of how it's finessed, right? Now it could be an audio file, it could be a picture, or it could be a video, right? The thing is, when people like screenshot it or record it or whatever they want to do with it, you think, all right, I could just screenshot this picture of this Bored Ape and I got one too, right? No, because your Bored Ape is connected to this smart contract and it has a token ID. You know what I'm saying? So the token ID came from this smart contract, and if you don't have, and this is the thing, right? With a smart contract, you can go and look it up, right, on something called Etherscan. If it's Ethereum, if it's on that blockchain, so you could go look it up, right? Because these Bored Apes and the CryptoPunks, all these live on the Ethereum blockchain. So you could go and look it up on this thing called Etherscan and type in the contract address and see all the transactions made. And then when one of your NFTs is bought or whatever, you go click on a specific NFT, you can see when it was minted and how much it was minted for. You can see what sales were made. You can see everything. When it was transferred, you can see every transaction on the blockchain. And this is why the blockchain is important, because you can't fake shit. So if somebody try to come out with a Bored Ape, you can't fake it. The reason NFTs was created was because of all the fraudulent activity in art. You feel what I'm saying? So if somebody drops an art piece and it comes with a smart contract, and then somebody goes make a fake of it, if it's not that official smart contract, if it's not that official, if it's not connected to that official joint, you know it's not right. You feel me? And the way you would find official links is if you go inside your Discord community, whatever, they'll drop an official links tab where you can find the real OpenSea address. You can find the real, you know what I'm saying, contract address, right? So, and there's royalties in it too. So, for example, like, let's say somebody drop a rap album, right? And they sell them for $10 a piece, right? And they only made 10 of them. They made $10, or they made $100, right? Now, those people 10 people that bought one of those albums went and sold it for $100, and the person that created the NFT had royalties on there for 10%. They would get 10% every time it gets sold after that. So, right, you had 10 NFTs with your album on there. You sold them all for $10, right? But you're Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You're Jay-Z. So people are going to be willing to come and spend some bread for your albums. You only dropped 10 of them. So, right? So let's say he sells them off for $10. The first 10 people that get lucky enough to buy them decide they want to go and sell them now, right? Let's say somebody cop 2. You're like, all right, let me go sell this, right? Let's say all of them sold theirs, right? For $1,000, right? He would have made 10% off of each person that sold it for $1,000. So now he just made another $1,000 because he got $100 off each one. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it kind of works. That's where, like, you know what I'm saying, the finesse is, and that's why it's like, why it's cool. Like, people get different things going on with them, right? So for example, the other day, I bought a couple different NFTs. Now some NFTs, right? Like you heard about the metaverse, right? So people think that the metaverse is coming. They think that Mark Zuckerberg is working on this right now and he's gonna have all of us living in this virtual world, right? When in actuality, the metaverse already exists in the crypto world. You feel what I'm saying? Like, go on your computer, you can jump in Decentraland, you could jump in Sandbox, right? You could go walk around the metaverse, play in the casino, you know what I'm saying? Ride a dragon, do whatever you want. Dress your dudes up. They got NFT wearables, right? So where, like, the other day I bought a robe, you feel me? A Wealth Squad robe, because I'm in this group where we learn about, you know, just different, it's financial literacy group, man. We just learn about trading, crypto, stocks, real estate, e-commerce, bunch of stuff like that. So he dropped the NFT, right? The dude runs a group. And the NFT is a robe that you could put on inside the Decentraland metaverse. It's just one of the metaverses, one of the games, you feel me? So you go in the game, you got, boom, copy your joint with crypto, you feel me? And now you can put on your avatar, and now your avatar is rocking the robe. That's one thing that an NFT could be. And in Decentraland, you can even make those. You can make those NFTs and put them on the marketplace and have people come copy your Chris. You know what I'm saying? Fire, right? Also, the reason I brought the metaverse up is because every piece of land in the metaverse is an NFT. So when people say they buying land in the metaverse, they're really just buying an NFT that secures them this piece of land. Feel me? From the game. Sandbox or Decentraland might put this up on the NFT marketplace. Like, all right, this is a parcel of this land right here. Boom. This is how big it is. This is where it's at, this location. This is what it's next to. You feel me? You could buy that piece of land. You know what I'm saying? Now, a couple months ago when I looked, the cheapest you could get one was for like $6,000. You know what I'm saying? And the prices keep going up. Certain pieces of land, like Atari had built something in there. Like if you next to the Atari joint, that land had just went up crazy. So it's certain places in like Sandbox, especially, where like dudes are buying land for, let's say, roughly $10,000-$15,000. And within like a matter of a month, 2 months, as people are catching on, that land is going up to $300,000. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why, and it's like, you could actually pass this down. These are assets. You can actually like pass them down to your kids and shit like that. You feel me? Yeah, and it's like, why would somebody want to buy land? Boom, you could buy some land, right? And you could, let's say you build an art gallery or you build a museum, right? And in this museum, you have virtual architects that you actually have to have build this stuff too. So let's say in this museum, you have a virtual architect build your museum, boom, and now people walking into a museum in the metaverse, right? They walking into a museum, they looking around, and they seeing NFTs on the wall. Their art, you know what I'm saying, their paintings or whatever they are, they're on the wall, showcased like a real museum in real life. You could actually charge people, right, who make NFTs, like graphic designers and stuff, or just artists in general. You could charge them to put their art up on your wall in your metaverse, like a renter's fee almost. You know what I'm saying? Like a renter's fee. So you know what I'm saying? Let's say you bought this land for $6,000, right?